begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. We'll call for the fair catch here. Set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Golden Flashes will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. Tight end makes the grab. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Golden Flashes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks through the tackler. And that one produces a decent gain.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? We go with a direct snap. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. We need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing the aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. And he pulls in the catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Golden Flash's offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Richardson. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Solid debut for this offense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching it. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kent State. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. Second down after that completion.
Here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looks to the left, pass caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Trying to run it. It's Davis. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Penn State's offense back out there now. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get it tied in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To the air, it's Richardson. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. He gets the foot down. The Golden Flashes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Finding space at the 20. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This one will be fair caught. Offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Ball State. Made the defense look slow that time. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to fair catch this. Comes the Kent State offense on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. No huddle now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Richardson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down in the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Martin. The defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. brings the Cardinals offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Now they're running on the toss. But a quick stop by the defense to gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Toss play to the outside.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Kent State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense going with the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. The 1st down pickup, tackled at the 45. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. They get him down